What is good, my Rags and Fitness people, my Rags and Fitness folks, my Rags and Fitness fam? It's your man Rags. Back off up in this thing. When I tell you I'm off up in it, I'm talking about I'm knee deep. All the way off up in it. For my weight loss journey, people. Keep God first. Keep your head to the sky and shake all of the haters off. But for all of my Crimson Tide football fans, can I please get a roll, Tide, roll, baby! Now, Rag's voice is a little messed up right now because I've been screaming. Saturday was a screaming day for me. For all of my people that's been tuning in to Rags, man, you guys are subscribed, you guys comment, you guys even tuned into my live video. It was a success. The Tank Davis and Garcia fight, it was a success. Thank you guys for everything that you guys have done for me. I am so grateful. I am so grateful. I'm so grateful. For all of my people that may be tuning in and not subscribed, that may be just checking Rags out for the first time, hey man, what you doing? Go ahead, hit the subscribe button. Comment in the comment section. Tell me what you think about that Alabama Crimson Tide, about the Tank fight. Whatever you want to talk about, we can talk about it. Appreciate you guys. Okay, guys, as you can see by the title, we're going to be discussing the 2023 Alabama A-Day game, the recap. We're going to revisit some of the things that we saw, some of the things that I saw in person. You know, we ain't going to make this video long. It's going to be a few things we talk about, right? Now, let's get down to it, right? The elephant in the room, the quarterbacks. What do we think about those quarterbacks? This is what I'm going to say about the quarterbacks. We got to get to work. Quarterbacks, we got to get to work. Hey, you got Jalen Milroe. He threw for a game high 245 yards on 19 of 37 passing, right? You got Simpson, 12 of 26 passes for 155 yards. I don't think he threw for a touchdown. I think he threw an interception, right? It's a lot of guys talking about Dylan Lonergan and Eli Holstein, right? But let's talk about what quarterback is probably going to be in the battle, and I believe that's going to be Jalen Milroe and Simpson, right? Hey man, we got to get to work, y'all. We got to get to work on them quarterbacks. Hopefully, Mr. Tommy the Bee's Knees Rees can get these guys together and get everything going. You know, get those guys, put those guys in the right position. Another thing with the quarterback battle, right? Wide receivers, we have to help the quarterbacks out. We have to catch the ball, right? I've seen so many drop passes. Burton, Isaiah Bond, I saw a lot of drop passes. Isaiah Bond seemed like he had some grease on him, but we ain't gonna pick on Isaiah Bond. We're just gonna say, hey, receiver room, man, that's what you do. You receive the ball, you catch the ball. So that's all you gotta do, run your route, catch the ball, get us a first down. Focus on that, man. Get your chemistry with the quarterback. That's what we need you guys to do. But let's talk about these freshmen, man. Let's talk about some of these freshmen. Was you guys surprised at all about Caleb Downs? I mean, hey, we knew that Caleb Downs was going to come out there and handle business. And I believe, in my opinion, Mr. Caleb Downs is going to be a day one starter. I mean, he was out there. He looked good. He played the part. I believe I hate to say this, I believe he's going to be an upgrade from last year's safety room. The safety guys that was back there. So, Mr. Caleb Downs, we look forward to seeing you for years to come. Okay, let's talk about Mr. Justin Haynes. This guy is awesome, man. This guy's awesome. As far as running backs go, you guys know I love Jace with all of my heart. But the two running backs that caught my eye was Jahmyr and Mr. 22, Justin Haynes. So listen, let me tell you something. These guys are going to be hard to keep off the field, right? I'm telling you, to me, they could be 1 and 2. They could be 1 and 2. Those guys are going to be hard to keep off the field. Running back room, we're looking good. Hey, tight end room, you're looking good. I know the playbook was vanilla. Mr. Bee's Knees Rees wasn't really opening anything up, but I like how he was utilizing tight ends. He was throwing the tight ends a lot. Now, a lot of them dropped balls too, but they was catching it. Some of the balls, they was bringing them in. Let you know that tight ends is going to be a big deal. And I believe they're going to be a safety net for Mr. Ty Simpson, Mr. Jalen Milroe, Eli Holstein, whoever's the quarterback, even longer, right? That's the way we're looking at it right now. Caden Proctor. I watched him. Good blocks, man. He was left tackle, holding it down, man in that position. Looked good to me for a guy that should be in high school right now, getting ready for prom and getting ready for graduation. You know, big guy. It looked real good to me, man. Let's see, who else was we looking at? It was a lot of guys, man. Some more guys that caught my attention. Number 30, Jahmyr Campbell. That guy caught my attention. Number 19, Colt. Caught my attention, man. Them guys was flying around trying to get to the ball. They was flying around, man. So I believe defense, we're going to have some studs out there all over the place. I believe as long as these guys can get themselves in the right position, I believe that they're going to be, in my opinion, one of the best defenses in the SEC, one of the best defenses in the nation. We got to get this offense together. We got all the rest of summer. We got all the fall, some of the fall, before we jump into that and start playing good football. Because you got to look at it. You still got LSU that's on the rise. They say they had a good spring. You got Auburn that's been watching and they want to come. Texas A&M. We're not even talking about guys that's in the East. We're talking about just the West right now, right? You know you got the Bulldogs in the East that's waiting, chomping at the bit. Only thing with the Bulldogs is, what kind of competition do they have week in and week out? If they have to play Alabama that's tested early, tested often, can they really play Alabama? Now, I really think that they dodged the bullet last year by not playing us. We discussed this before. We talked about it many times. But if we can get the quarterback, I believe we're okay on the line. We okay with the running backs, tight ends, we okay. I believe we can get these wide receivers and the quarterbacks on the same page. You're going to have to put Alabama in the top 3 in the nation. I'm telling you, man, it's just there, right? As far as the turnout in the 8-day game, I think it was an okay turnout. You know, I expected it to be more, you know, with us having new coaches. Tommy the Bee's Knees Rees and Kevin the Real Deal Steele. You know, I watched Nick Saban. He was tailcoating Bee's Knees Rees the whole time. Mr. Bee's Knees Rees was on the field right there with Nick Saban, and he was monitoring at all times, watching to see what plays he was going to call. It's just a spring game, guys. But Nick Saban was kind of watching. He was looking, right? I think Nick Saban liked this team that he's got right now, especially on defense. I mean, this was a defense that played pretty good football, and they didn't even have Dallas Turner. They didn't have Chris Braswell. They didn't have Lawson. There was a few guys they didn't have, key contributors that they didn't have, man, that when they mix these guys together, the depth of the defensive line, the depth of this team, I think we can overpower a lot of teams in the SEC, a lot of teams in the NCAA. I say this to you, do not count Alabama out. Do not count, well, count them out if you want to. I'm not going to tell you not to. I would love for you guys to overlook us. All right? That would be one of the worst things that you could possibly do. But, yeah, I think it was an okay spring game. Hey, you know, even when Bryce Young was coming in as quarterback, that second year, he didn't do the best. He wasn't just flinging the ball everywhere and everybody was just catching, and he had 500, 600. He wasn't, right? He looked lackadaisical. You know what I'm saying? He was just his normal, calm self. So I'm saying that to say this, guys. Give it a little time. Let it marinate. Tommy the Bee's Knees Reed's going to put some things together. Mr. Nick Saban going to make sure he puts some things together. And we're going to get some things right? But most part, we need to cut down penalties. We need to be disciplined. We need to get this offensive line to block. That is the first line of offense right there. It's an offensive line. I know this sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Offensive line, that's the first step. We get those guys to block, everything else fall in between. The running game, the passing game, the screen plays, the little option plays, whatever you want to do We can do it once we get this offensive line to blocking right? That's what we need, man. So with all that being said, I think we're going to be okay. I think we're in an okay position, right? I know a lot of people panicking right now. A lot of other fan bases are saying that we're done, right? They're looking at our spring game and saying, hey, these guys don't have a chance, man. I like the way that these young guys that's supposed to be in high school right now stepping up to the plate, playing great football, right? I love it. They said Mr. Caleb Downs, Mr. Justin Haynes, Mr. Kaden Proctor. Who else? There's some more guys, man, that I just can't think. Hey, man, Desmond Ricks. I like the way Desmond Ricks was out there playing, you know. They had him covering Burton for a little bit out there. Burton, we need him to step up a little bit. We need Benson. We need Benson to step up a little bit. They threw it to Benson 4 straight times in the fourth quarter with like 40 seconds left, and he ended up scoring a touchdown. But that was on a younger guy that barely get playing time. So we need to let this guy needs to get separation, run good routes, catch these balls, man. Don't drop the balls. You are a receiver, right? That's what you do. With that being said, man, like I said before, the Javonte Tank Davis and the Garcia fight, I streamed for the first time and it turned out to be a success, man. I appreciate you guys for showing up. We're going to do more. The next one is probably going to be Devin Haney against Lomachenko. So you guys just tune in. Come next month in May, we're going to be doing another fight, a live fight, right? If you guys want something, man, let me know. You guys want to do a live Q&A? Let me know whatever you want to do. I send out some. Well, y'all can send me questions, whatever you want to ask. But send me what you want to ask or whatever. We'll do a live Q&A or whatever, man. Oh, you ain't got to send me nothing if we're doing it live. Just type it in there and I answer. But I don't know. Maybe we'll do that. Sometime here soon. The giveaway is still on. $100 gift card giveaway. You guys better catch Rag while you can, cause now I done got my stream, my live stream going. I really don't need 1,000 subscribers, but I still take 1,000 subscribers. Everybody want 1,000 subscribers. So listen, I want as many subscribers as possible. Hey, I'm looking forward to the future. I believe we're gonna have 100,000 subscribers come here soon. Maybe 1-2 more years from now, we're gonna blossom. And my Rags and Fitness fam is gonna be right at the forefront of spearheading that whole thing right there, right? So, man, like I said, man, we ain't gonna too much talk about the Javonte Tank Davis and Garcia fight. I might make a separate video on that one. Right now, I want to keep this about the Alabama A-Day game. What you guys think? Do you guys see anything? Am I looking at the quarterback battle wrong? Who is the leader in your eyes in the quarterback battle? Is it Ty Simpson? Is it Jalen Milroe? Is it one of the two of the younger guys? Eli Holstein, Dylan Lonergan? Who is it? Who do you believe it is? Like, how do you feel about the situation? What are you seeing as far as the running backs go? Do you believe Jace McClellan is still running back number 1? Do you believe Mr. Justin? Do you believe Mr. Jam? Who do you believe should be running back number 1? How do you guys like the offensive and defensive line, the trenches? What do you think? Hey, man, I want to hear you guys' opinions. So, like I said, man, I loved going to the game. I felt loved, man. It was a beautiful weekend for me. One of my best weekends that I've had in a long time. I went to the game, came back, watched the fight. I wanted to stop and watch the Birmingham Stallions game, but they was already getting ready to start by the time we was riding on I-59 passing the stadium. So we didn't stop there. Guys, keep rolling with me. I'm gonna try to keep getting you some footage out here. I'm gonna try to go to live events. I hate that I missed the Atlanta Hawks playoff game, but I'm gonna try to get some more live events. We're gonna try to do things a little different here at this channel. We're not gonna be like everybody else. We're gonna do something a little different on this channel. I say live events, stuff of that nature, man. I want y'all just keep rocking with Rags, man, and we gonna take this thing to the moon. Hey, man, I'm out of this thing already. Yeah, y'all.